There are stories written in ink, stories etched into skin, that scream louder than any history book ever could. These stories, they were told by the warriors of the Philippines, the Pintados, or the Painted Ones. But to the invaders who came with crosses and cannons, those same tattoos were the work of the devil. Demonic, barbaric, unholy. But what if the tattoos weren't evil? What if they were the only thing keeping Filipino identity alive? This isn't just about ink. This is about control, fear, and resistance written in blood and charcoal.
History isn't always written by the victors. Sometimes it's buried by them. Welcome to Pinoy Forbidden Archives. The silence ends here.
Before colonizers ever heard of the Philippines, these islands were home to warrior tribes: Tagalog, Visayan, Ifugao, Kalinga, each with their own languages and their own unique ink traditions. Tattoos were more than decoration. They were your resume, and your body, that was your LinkedIn profile. Every stroke of ink was proof of courage or violence, and the tattooists, not artists, shamans, their tools, citrus thorns, bamboo sticks, ash from burnt snake bones. The ink was sacred, so sacred some tribes believed tattoos glowed in the afterlife, guiding spirits to the heavens. In 1521, Ferdinand Magellan lands in Cebu. He expected gold, spice, maybe a warm welcome. What he got? Half-naked warriors covered in scary-looking ink. To the Spanish, tattoos were associated with paganism, devil worship, and heresy. Because if it isn't in the Bible, it's from Satan, right? So what did they do? Jesuit priests launched a campaign to erase tattoos from society. They called them signs of the savage, and they banned them under threat of excommunication. The church had a playbook: convert the leader, control the tribe, demonize the culture, replace it with dogma. Tattoos told a story the colonizers didn't like, a story of power, of independence, of spirituality without a pope, and that terrified them. The damage didn't stop at religion. When America took over the Philippines in 1898, tattoos took another hit. Western society now saw them as criminal, dangerous, thuggish. Suddenly, tattoos equals gangs, prisoners, bad news. During the Philippine-American War, U.S. soldiers would photograph tattooed warriors and label them as bandits in intelligence reports. In just 2 generations, tattoos went from a symbol of honor to a mark of shame. But here's the plot twist. Not only did tribal tattoos survive, they're making a comeback. Young Filipinos are now reclaiming their heritage, ink by ink, dot by dot. They tried to scrub it off, burn it out, banish it with Bible verses. But culture doesn't die that easily, because stories etched in skin leave scars on history. The tattoos of Filipino warriors weren't demonic. They were sacred, a warning to invaders, a promise to ancestors, and now a symbol of pride. If you found this story ink, interesting, hit that like button, subscribe for more Philippine Forbidden Archive, and don't forget to comment below. Would you get a tribal tattoo? And do you think colonizers were afraid of what they didn't understand? Keep your minds open and your stories skin deep. See you in the next episode of Philippine Forbidden Archive.